all my humble obeisances. In the lotus feet of my Paramaradhyatam Guru Padma, Nila Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Padasismat Bhakti Pragyan Krishnagoswami. Examining the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Padasismat Bhakti Vedanta Swami. All children, Department, Brahmacharis and all children. Yesterday, we heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after his danda was broken, became some angry. And he told that, O Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhar, Mukunda, Chandrasekhar, you should first go to Jagannath Darshan, or I will go, you should come. I don't want to be with you. And then they told the Prabhu, you should go. We will come later on. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You know Dandabhanga, now the place is somewhat growing. After that he crossed the Sapta or Thara Nala, and he saw Jagannath Dev Dhaja and Chakra, and from there he became Dandavat Pranam. And from there he came to Jagannath temple, and he went inside the temple. And when he saw, at once Radhika moved, pain in so heavy that he could not tolerate. And at once he fell down and became senseless. After so long time he is thinking, say to Parananath, mine, oh my most beloved, after a long time I have met you. He could not tolerate and fell down. Then Paricha, having some stick, bamboo, so they were ready to beat him and to take him out. But Saltham at once was there, and he stopped them and wept, and he saw that, oh, I have never seen all these symptoms in world, in any devotee. I have read in books, but never. And wonderful. Sudip, Pradipta, all sattvic out. Then he thought that, oh, he may be any Mahabhagavad. And then he asked his disciples, oh, you should carry into my house. And all they 4 or 5 seats, they take in their hand and with Saltham Bhattacharya. They went in the house of Saltham Bhattacharya, not very far away from the temple. Even you can go and see. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was unconscious till 3 prahar. So more than 5 hours. And it became Tritiya Pahar, third day time. In the meantime, Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhar and Chandrasekhar, Mukunda, all 5, they came to temple and they saw, they heard a sannyasi came and began saying, And then Sarvam has taken him to his house. Then at once they went to Sarvam Bhattacharya's house. Oh, saw that, oh, he is unconscious, not died. Anyhow, Sarvam Bhattacharya told them to go and take darshan, then come, return back. So Nityananda Prabhu with his company went to Jagannath and he took darshan and again came and they began to do Veda Kirtan, surrounding Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, loudly. After some time, oh, he became consciousness and jumped, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Then Sarvam Bhattacharya told Prabhu, you should not go alone to take darshan of Jagannath. I will go with you, or I will send my anyone with you, but don't go alone. After that, they told Gopinath Acharya, his brother-in-law, oh, you should go to Kashinath Mishra Bhavan. He is my father-in-law. You should go and keep there a very solitary and very good place. No one comes, then they do. And after that, what began? Dialogue with Sarvam Bhattacharya, how he received his parichay, that who Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is, and then discussion with Gopinath Acharya. Sarvam Bhattacharya told, who is this person? And Gopinath told, you know, his son of Jagannath Mishra, whose father was, his father-in-law is Nilambara Chakravarti. So, he is of Navadip. Then he told, I know Nilambara Chakravarti. He was close friend of Nilambara Chakravarti. Oh, then I am very happy that he is anyhow relation to me, this sannyasi. Oh, I will teach him Vedanta and I will improve his sannyas. Then Gopinath said, to whom you are telling this? Who is he? Sarvam Bhattacharya, and there were so many disciples. Who is he? Oh, he is himself Supreme Lord Krishna. Then the disciples told, how you can tell that he is Supreme Lord? And you should tell. They told that by Anuman anyone can know. Not that no Anuman Praman. Anuman is not Praman, not evident. Nayamatma Pravachini Nalabhya Namedhya Krutena Yame Esh Drunke Din Eva Labhya Tasha Ishatma. To whom he becomes happy, pleased, and mercifully he told that I should reveal myself to him, then anyone can know. Others, it will not be by that you are very shastra. I know you are very great Pandit. In this whole world, no one like you. But you are bhakti-less. You cannot know. So, this dialogue was going between them. Then, Gopinath Acharya told, if he will, his mercy, then you can know one day. And he went. After that, one day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to darshan with Sarvam Bhattacharya, and when he returned, then told, I want to teach you Vedanta. Oh, you are my guru like my father. I have given myself in your lotus feet. Please teach me. And then he began to explain Athato Brahma Jigyasa, Anandamaya Abhyasa, like so many sutra, and began to tell that Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya, Yog Nam, Brahmaiva Naparam. Oh, Brahma is Nirvishesh, no quality, Nirgun, Nishakti, no root, no quality, nothing is Nirgun. And he also told that stupid just like that, Apanipado, oh, he has no form. He also told the Arupavat Evahi Tatpradhanatva, oh, he Arupavat, he has no form. In this way he began to tell so many things. 7 days he explained. But Mahaprabhu only hearing. But what? Hearing only, not telling. Very good, very good. Oh, I am not understanding. Nothing. And he became very wonderful. How this sannyasi? Why? I think he does not understand. But why be silent? Why not asking? Then he immediately asked. And then what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this father sannyasi, told Madhava Maharaj this.
Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chaksurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripasindhubhayeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I pay my humble obeisances on the lotus feet of my Paramaradhya Guru Pad Padma, Om Vishnu Pad, Astrodhar Sadasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Swami Maharaj, and Om Vishnu Pad, Purigadakacharya Varja, Astrodhar Sadasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayana Swami Maharaj. I pay my obeisances under the lotus feet of my spiritual grandsire, Nitkalila Purushottam Vishnu Pad, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, and Nitkalila Purushottam Vishnu Pad, Srila Bhakti Swami Maharaj. I pay my obeisances all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis headed by the sannyasis. You have heard from Srila Gurudeva, Srimad Mahaprabhu. He was young sannyasi. Seeing his youth, Sarva Bhattacharya became very worried. Why? Because there is some relation. If there is some relation, then we worry for others. If there is no relation, no worry at all. So he told Sarva Bhattacharya that I will teach you Vedanta. By this way, I will help you to maintain your renounced order. Mahaprabhu, okay, that's very good. You like my guru, and you will teach me, this is very nice. But this thing, Mukunda and Gopinath Jaya could not digest. Then they came to Mahaprabhu and told, what kind of ideas he has? He is telling he will teach you. Mahaprabhu replied, what harm? If he is like my guru, if he teach me, this is very good. prior to that, when discussion was going on between Sarva Bhattacharya and Gopinath Acharya, Gopinath Acharya told that he is Bhagavan. They are all symptoms of Supreme Person Godhead in his body. Then Sarva Bhattacharya told, oh, no, it's not possible at all. How come he is Supreme God? Gopinath replied, your heart became so hard due to only logic. So how can you understand all these things? When His mercy will be upon you, then you can understand. Gopinath Sarva Bhattacharya became a little angry. His face became red. Be careful. What is the proof that you have His mercy? Then Gopinath just smilingly replied that Vastutatva Gyan Hai Kripate Praman. The knowledge of Saman Bonam, the absolute truth, only know by His mercy. Then Gopinath Acharya quoted one slok. When our four-headed Adi Guru, Brahmaji, told, Athapite Deva Padambu Jalaya Prasada Lesana Brita Evahi, Janati Tattal Bhagavan Mahimno Nachannam Apichiran Vichignan. When Brahmaji stolen Krishna's calves and covered boys, he thought he is merely a boy, milkman's son. When he understood he is not an ordinary boy, he is Supreme Person Godhead, then he did pranam and he told, oh Prabhu, only by your costless mercy someone can know you. There is no other way to understand you. Same way, now Gopinath Acharya told this thing to Sarva Bhattacharya. When this disciple of Sarva Bhattacharya argued with him, that how you can understand that his son Bhagavan, then Gopinath Acharya told, Viggamat Praman, that means who is realized soul, who realize who is God. They are telling that he is God. And oh, then you may think, you may inference that he is Bhagavan, then he told no. Anuman Praman no Ishtar Tattvagani. By your inference, you cannot understand who is God. After that, when Mahaprabhu went for darshan and came back, then Sarva Bhattacharya started to teaching Vedanta. Vedanta is among our all scriptures very top subject and very hard. Because among 4 Vedas, only to know one Vedas is too much. But among our 4 Vedas, as they compiled in condensed form 550 Sutra, the condensed form of Vedas, it's extremely hard. So, and Gurudeva is expert teacher, he may stop in between if I tell anything wrong. So don't laugh at that time. If you want to laugh, you can laugh all the time, not at that time. So, when he's teaching, Mahaprabhu is completely silent because he told you have to listen Vedanta. If somebody is listening anything from Gurudev, you understand or not, someone can understand by your face, because face is the indication of mind. If you understand, you can shake your head, yes, very good, yes, if not, you can very great. Later you can understand, ask any question. But Mahaprabhu, there is no symptom of he understanding or not. It's so great. Sarva Bhattacharya understood his heart. You told, oh, for 7 days I am teaching you and you are hearing Vedanta, but you understand or not, I could understand your heart. If you not understand, you have to ask the question. If understand, then yes, very good, go on, yes, keep going. But no movement at all. Then Mahaprabhu very politely replied, Oh Bhattacharya ji, the condensed form of Vedanta is very clear, very transparent. But what you are explaining, your commentary, like cloud covered the sun, is explaining in Brahma Sutra, एक कथा को ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा जन्मा दस्य जत आनंदमयो भाषा अल्पवत एवहित प्रहरणत्वात्. All this condensed form, its meaning is very clear, very transparent, but your commentary is completely covering the meaning. Then what you are telling about that Brahma is Bhagavan, and that Swayan Bhagavan is Krishna Chandra himself. Then Mahaprabhu quoted slok from Srimad Bhagavatam, Aho Bhagam, Nanda Gopa Pajopasam, Janmitram Paramanandam, Purna Brahma Sanatanam. Who is Purna Brahma? That Aho Bhagam, the Brajavasis, they are so fortunate that Krishna, being Son Bhagavan, Supreme Personality Godhead, he became their friend and relative. And that Son Bhagavan, he has 6 opulence, he has all pastime, he has so many energies. Are you telling he has no wishes, is no pastime, no so potential? How we can tell that? Even in mention our scripture in Gita, Apariyam Hitraspannam Prakritim Vidhime Param Jiva Bhuto Mahabhav Jadyantarja Pindaga. By this, his Shakti is completely clear here. He has Shakti, his potency, and he is potent. How you can tell he has no potency? And you told he has no form. But what you are telling in this condensed form of Vedanta, Arupavat Evahi Tat Pradhanatva. In this one, clear conception is there. Arupavat. Arupavat means, or means no. Rupavat means he had not form. What form? Not material form. But Tat Pradhanatva. The prominency of form is there. This is the general meaning. And you are completely covering this meaning. So he has form also. And in Bhagavatam mention about his form in 3 places. One by Yogapatnis, that Samam Hiranna Paridhi Panamal Lavarha, Dhatu Prabhala Natavesamnu Pratanse, Hinnas Hastam Itarin Gunanam Abjam, Karnat Palala Kapala Mukhabja Hasam. Other place, our Adipura Brahmaji described about his form. No Midhati Abdabapuse Karidambaraya, Dunya Patansa Paritikal Asan Mukhaya, Vannaskaji Kavalabet Visana Venu, Lakshma Sri Vidupade Kusubanga Jaya. Moreover, by Prajagopis, they told Vadha Pidam Nakavarvaku Karneo Karnikaram, Vipradvasakana Papisam Vajantin Chamalam, Randhana Venodhara Sudhaya Purena Gopa Vrindai, Vrindaranam Sapadaramalam, Pavisat Gita Kirti. All the above is about his form. How we can deny he has no form? Even in about his Shakti, he mentioned so many places that he has 3 prominent 3 Shaktis, 3 potencies, like Dhatini, Samvit and Sandhini. Nattasya Karnam Karananja Vidyate, Nattat Samasya Padikasya Dishyate, Parasya Shakti Vividaiva Sriyate, Sarvagi Jnana Bala Kriyacha. By his Gyan Bal Kriya, 3 Shakti. Gyan means Samvit, and Bal means Sandhini, and Kriya means Radhini. 3 Shaktis are there. How we can tell him, how he had dared to tell? He has no Shakti at all. But Sarvabhauma told that it mentioned in scripture that he is Nirvises. Shruti Jalpati Nirvisesam. Mahaprabhu told in which Shruti told the Nirvises, in same Shruti is told that Savises. Because Paraviti Balavan, when there is in the country there is a government, they pass a rule. And after that some time, they do some amendment. Now what will be more powerful? Which is doing later on by amendment. In the same way, in beginning Shruti told that Nirvises, but same Shruti told later on that he Savises. That means it is more powerful. And moreover, that in Shankaracharya, he, by order of Bhagavan, he did this matter of philosophy. He has no fault at all. By order of Prabhu, he did so. And in Ved Mahabhakti's Pranav, from Omkar, all the creation has been done. And even for Brahma, it mentioned that from him, creation from him, and after that, enter him, that in this subject matter, all cases and vocatic is also there. And you are telling he has no activity. And it mentioned that Apani Pado Javana Prahika, Paschachusitnatva Karna, that he has no hand, no feet, no ear. But now it mentioned there clearly, although it mentioned Apani Pado Javana Prahika, he has no leg but he can walk. He has no hand, can tread. What does it mean? Like we have material senses, But God has no material senses. His senses all are transcendental. So everything is transcendental. And in Shankaracharya, to make his activity clearly, to fulfill the desire of God, he took 4 Pradeshik Vakya. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Pratkanam Brahma, Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. But only this Pradeshik Vakya means one side, not complete Vakya. Pranav only Om. From Omkar, creation has been done. When Mahaprabhu is giving one or another argument, then Sarvam Bhattacharya, he gave counter argument and some chol, some vitanda, other things. This is the technical term of name. But Mahaprabhu cut all his argument. Then Sarvam Bhattacharya became stunned and speechless. Then he understood, oh, he is Krishna. Then told, oh, fie on me. I am arguing with him so much. Then Mahaprabhu told, oh Prabhu, please give me shelter, I am surrendered completely. When this mood came in his heart, then Mahaprabhu's heart became melt. What happened? Then Mahaprabhu saw his own form, 400 form. After that he saw again his Krishna form. If you go to Jagannath Puri, very close to Jagannath temple, the Sarvam Bhattacharya's place, Mahaprabhu's 600 form is there. By 2 hands he playing flute, other 2 hands he has bow and arrow, other 2 hands he has Ganda and Kamandalu. He showed him that he is himself Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sannyas form. Seeing this, he became deep pranam and complete friend. Then Mahaprabhu embraced him. Getting embraced of Mahaprabhu, all ecstatic symptoms come in his body. Seeing this, Mahaprabhu's associate and Gopinath Acharya became very happy. So, oh Prabhu, you delivered Sarvam Bhattacharya's very good job. And when Mahaprabhu, Sarvam gave sense back again, then he dancing very loudly and chanting, Hari 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 Bol Hare Krishna chanting. As before you have heard, I forgot to tell something, that when Mahaprabhu was senseless in Jagannath temple, when discussion was going on between Gopinath Acharya and Sarvam Bhattacharya, then when Sarvam Bhattacharya not ready to accept him as a god, then Gopinath Acharya told, we have seen his ecstatic symptom, Sudipta Bhav. To know the Sudipta Bhav, Srila Gurudeva has explained in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu that 8 ecstatic symptoms, first called Dhumai, then Jali, then Dipta, Uddipta and Sudipta. Dhumai means when any ecstatic bhav is there in devotee's body, but can hide himself, can control, that called Dhumai. When more than one is there, but can control, called Jali. But more than 2 is there, or can control and sometimes not, then called Dipta. When more than 4 or 5, but not controlled at all, then called Uddipta. When all ecstatic symptom is there, not control at all, called Sudipta. It only possible with eternal associate of God. Seeing this, when Sarvam Bhattacharya not accepting that he is God, how would oh, I have seen in scripture, but how is possible an ordinary person? Sarvam Gurudeva told, you have seen all these symptoms, why not accepting God? Sarvam Bhattacharya, when not accepting Gopinath Acharya told, when Mahaprabhu bestowed his mercy, then you can understand he is God. So now Gopinath told, which I told as before, it happened for you. Now we bound to accept him God, and now he is joking. Then Sarvam Bhattacharya told, oh Prabhu, because you are near and dear to Mahaprabhu, due to your relation, Mahaprabhu bestowed his mercy. Otherwise not at all. Mahaprabhu told, in scripture it mentioned that Sambandha, Abhidya and Prayojan. Krishna is Sambandha, relation between Krishna and Jiva is Sambandha, and Abhidya is Bhakti, and Prayojan is Krishna Prem. All discussion took place very nicely. After that, Mahaprabhu went, is Kasimishra Bhavan, and next day Mahaprabhu went for darshan of Jagannath Dev. Early in the morning for Mangalarati. When Mahaprabhu went there, then the pujari give garland, Mahagarland of Jagannath Dev and some prasad. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu direct came to the place of Srila Bhattacharya with Mahaprasad. And Mahaprabhu knocked the door. As soon as Mahaprabhu knocked the door, Srila Bhattacharya woke up from his bed. And prior to that, when he used to wake up from the bed, and Aham Brahmasmi, Tattamasi like this, now he is calling Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu became extremely happy. Or now Srila Bhattacharya is speaking Krishna, Krishna. And he only woke up from his bed, not wash his hand and face, not did his morning duty, not chant his Gayatri. Mahaprabhu gave Jagannath Prasad in his hand. Smarta Brahmin, without doing all these things, washing hand and face, and without his morning duty, and especially without chanting Gayatri, they will not drink even water. But when Mahaprabhu gave this, Mahaprabhu want to taste him. His mind completely changed and still Smarta Bhav is there. Then Srila Bhattacharya taking prasad and took immediate and told, Suskang Parjusitang Bhapi, Nikang Bhadra Vesata, Prakti Matrena Bhaktapam, Natrakala Vicharana. That means, if the Mahaprasad is dry, Suskang, Parjusitang we can still not place, and bring from far distance. So immediately you have to honor Mahaprasad when you get it. So Sarvabhauma did so. Then Sarvabhauma told to Mahaprabhu, O Mahaprabhu, you are son Bhagavan, you came to deliver the world, not big task, but you delivered me one like the biggest task for you. Then Sarvabhauma Mahaprabhu went another day. Sarvabhauma was going to Jagannath Darshan, but not going to Jagannath Darshan, came to Mahaprabhu. And he asked about sadhana and sadhana. In bhakti limbs, there are so many bhakti limbs, what is the best? And Mahaprabhu told, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, Kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gatirannatha. You know all this meaning that my time is running out, so I am not going to explain. So, another day, Mahaprabhu, Srila Bhattacharya took Damodar and Jagadananda, and when Darshan and sent some prasad and he wrote 2 sloks to give to Mahaprabhu. Then Mukunda took from Jagadananda and wrote on the outside of the wall and then gave to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu has to read that sloks and tear the palm leaves and throw. But Mukunda wrote on the wall, and then all devotee memorize it. The slok is that Vairagya Jigo Bhakti Rasam, Vairagya Vidya Nijo Bhakti Yoga, Shiksha Kameka Purusa Purana, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sarira Dhari, Tripam Puti Jastamaham Prapade, and Kalanastan Bhakti Joganja, Pradustatum, etc. That Vairagya Vidya Nijo Bhakti Yoga. Srimad Mahaprabhu, Krishna himself, incarnating this world to teach each Vairagya, means renunciation, and his own bhakti. Lord God Krishna came in form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and going down in the lotus feet of him. So, but Mahaprabhu does not like that he reveal everyone that he is Krishna. He wants to cheat others, but could not cheat Bhakta. By this way, all Bhakta memorize this slok and recite this slok all time. And by this way, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's glory spread everywhere. By this way, Mahaprabhu delivered Sarvabhauma. Whoever listen this, their karma and jnana will be destroyed, and bhakti, supporting karma and jnana will manifest in their heart. By this way, Srila Gurudeva has told that whoever listens this carefully, that all the mundane karma and mundane knowledge will finish, and bhakti karma and jnana will be manifest. I am praying all Vaishnavas and Srila Gurudeva that my all mundane karma and jnana will be finished, and tattva and bhakti karma will manifest in our heart. Just like Mahaprabhu delivered Srila Bhattacharya. But I don't know who is Mahaprabhu. Only by cosmic mercy of Gurudeva we can understand who is Mahaprabhu. So I am praying to Srila Gurudeva to deliver me from this world. Hare Krishna.
I told almost all dialogue between Srila Bhattacharya and Chaitanya should know that in this world, mostly Indian pundits and learned scholars, they follow Shankar Vedanta in the idea that Supreme Brahma is only knowledge. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. Satyam, Jnanam, Anandam Brahma. He is Ananda Swarup. He is knowledge. But really this is wrong. Mahaprabhu told that he is Ananda and also Anandamaya. In Brahma Sutra, Vyasa is told Anandamayo Abhyata. You should do bhakti to Anandamaya. Though he is Ananda, but he is also the reservoir of Ananda. Not only Ananda. He is Jnana, but he is also Jnani. He can give Jnana to others also. So he is Jnani. So he is not Nirakar, separate, formless. He is like Supreme Lord, Krishna's to Bhagavan and other things is told. Also you told, Jiva is Brahma, soul is Brahma, Sarvam Khalitam Brahma, Tattvam Asi Brahma, Tattvam Asi, you are also all Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi, I am also Brahma. Sarvam Khalitam Brahma. In this whole world, what we see, all is Brahma. Mahaprabhu told, these are not actually Mahavakya, prominent Vakya of Brahma Sutra, Vedas. Prominent Mahavakya is Om. And Om means Krishna, Supreme Lord. Krishna is who in Srimad Bhagavad told, he has told all. Ete Janskala Punsa Krishna. Aho Bhagyam, Aho Bhagyam. Paramananda Purna Brahma. How do you explain that he has no form, no quality? He is very merciful. He, Supreme Lord Brahma, is not merciful. Then what is the need of worshipping? No need at all. If he cannot do anything, then what is gained from him? No need of such a Brahma. Also he told, Shruti is Praman. First Praman is Shruti. Praman? Evidence. We know that our stool, urine, our bones after death are very impure. But they told Sankha. Sankha is consel. Oh, it is bone. And also cow dung and cow urine. Oh, always pavitra. And we take this. Even we do abhishek of Krishna by Gobar and everywhere we have counsel in temples everywhere. So these are pure. So Shruti is telling. You are not telling Shruti. You are doing kalpanik Vyakhya. Twisting the meaning, not Abhidha. but Lakshana, not Abhinavan and not direct, indirect. Especially, Jivas are not Brahma, so many examples of Veda. John Marcus, okay? Joto Vaivani Putani, Jayante, Jena Jatani, Avisham Vishanti, Tadvi, Brahma. From whom this world has come, from in the end to whom this world will go, who is protecting and nursing this whole world. He has 7 samples: Karta, Karma, Kriya, Karta, Karma, Karta, Karma, Karana, Adhikarana. Means Bhagwan has created this world. The world is in Bhagwan. This world is only for Krishna. So many 7. Karta he is here. How he can be separate, faultless, without any quality? Also, if Sarvam Khalu Idam is Brahma, means everything in this world, what we see, if it is Brahma, then how world can be mithya, false? We have first told Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya, how you can tell this? So this is not. And if you are telling that all jivas are Brahma, then that Aham Brahmasmi, oh you are Brahma, Sarvam Khalidam Brahma, then you should know that Mahabhakti is only one, and these are Pradeshik ones. Pradeshik means partly. Pradeshik. Not a second, not prominent. Esha Anu Atma. In Mundaka Upanishad, that is said, Atma is Anu, but Param Brahma is Jivu. Jiv is Anu, so it can be covered with Maya. And Brahma is Mayapati, the master of how they can be both. Especially Baladasya Saddha Kalpitasya Cha Bhago Jiva Sapikya Sacha Anantaya Kalpate. Baladasya Bhagasya Brahma Brihatvat Grihanatva. Oh, in this world he is Brihat. Brihat means great. Whole world is in 1/4 of Brahma. Only one. So vast and vast Brahmans and Brahmans, where is one? And different. Brahma is also Jiva is part and parcel of Brahma, coming from Tatasasa. He can be covered with Maya. But you tell it that Brahma and Maya, Jiva are same. Jai Koher, Donde tar jo. Maya Jihis, Maya was. Those who are telling like this, oh, Maya gives him punishment, so you should understand. And also it had been told, Jivo Parma Mar Hansa. Jiva is minute and is part and parcel of Brahma. Jiva is Gita. Mamai Vanso. Jiva Loke. Sanatana. Jiva is so many thousands and thousands and lakhs uncountable. And Jeev is answer, part and parcel of Brahma in Gita. And also Krishna is not only Vishesh without Shakti. He told, na tasya karyam karnancha vidyate, na tamat samasya vikasya vishyate. Parat Shakti vidhai Jeev Shakti, Maya Shakti, Chit Shakti, Ladini Shakti, Sambit Shakti, Samdhini Shakti, so many Shaktis are. So in these, he explained so that we raised so many questions. But Mahaprabhu cut out his all arguments. And then he knew that, oh, he is Krishna. Then he fell flat in his feet, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed him, oh, first Chaturbhuj Roop, then Krishna Roop, and also it is said that Shadbhuj Roop, Krishna Roop, Ram Roop, and Mahaprabhu combined all that. And then he became high class of Vaishnava. He took this law, Bhakti Padesh Adhaya Bhag, he told me, Mukti Padesh Adhaya Bhag. Mahaprabhu said, you need not tell this. What is in Srimad Bhagavad? It is okay. Mukti Pade means Mukti in the lotus feet of Bhakti. So Mukti Pade. Oh, then he told, Prabhu, I want to know the meaning of Atma Ramasya Manyo. Mahaprabhu told, first you should explain. Then he explained in 9 ways. Mahaprabhu told, you are prepared. No one can explain. Hence he told, also there are some more meaning. And then he told 18 kinds of explanation. And then he told, oh, without Krishna Supreme Brahma, anyone cannot explain all these.
Even without touching his any meaning, who he did us before 9, not touching any meaning of him and did completely meaning.
In this way, after that he became very close. Mahaprabhu told him, oh, you know Rastattva Bhakti? Oh, I don't know. I first used to Radhamanand Prabhu. Joke with him that he does not do anything. But now I am realizing high class of Rasik Tattva Bhakti means you should go, if you will go to south, you must meet him. Gaur Praman. After this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Nityananda Prabhu and others, my brother Vishwambarah has left world and he has become Vishwarup and he has taken sannyas. But for so long I have not received any news. I want to go to Dakshin, South India to search him. But I will go alone. Not anyone will go. Then they requested, then they Brahman Paula, Nam, Kala Krishna Das, they sent with him and he went. He went in south, so many he saw temples and here and there. Then he went to Rajmahendri, Kabul, where Ramanand was governor of that land, South India, the governor of Maharaj Pratap Rudra. And he made with Radha. What dialogue between them, how they made, begin.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So this narration of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, as Srila Gurudeva has been beautifully leading us through all the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. So as we heard, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu converted Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was actually a proponent of Mayavad philosophy of Shankaracharya, and he converted him into a very great Vaishnava. Now Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he knew only the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He completely gave up any of his leanings toward the Mayavad philosophy of Shankaracharya. And as Gurudev said, he understood now that there was one personality named Sri Ramananda Roy who lived in Godavari, on the banks of Godavari River in South India. And he was a governor, and he had a very high government position. But actually he was a very great, learned Vaishnava in all Bhakti Tattva, all Rasa Tattva. So previously Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, because he was influenced by Mayavad philosophy, he could not appreciate Ramananda Roy. But after he became converted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now he understood how exalted position was Ramananda Roy. So therefore he also suggested to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that when you go on your tour in South India, you should meet with Ramananda Roy. Because now Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya understood the internal moods of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he understood his identity, and he understood that now he wants to relish and taste the association of the highest pure Rasik Vaishnavas, so that he can dive deep in the moods and bhavs of Srimati Radharani. So therefore he suggested to him, it will be very good that you will meet Ramananda Roy. So in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's touring throughout South India, he came there to the banks of Godavari. And when he came there, it was just before the evening time. And also, as he was sitting there taking his bath, finishing his evening bath, then a great procession came there. There were so many Brahmins chanting Vedic mantras, and so many horses were there, and so many military band, marching band, very great procession. And they were carrying palanquin, and on that palanquin, very finely dressed, was this royal personality, Sri Ramananda Roy. So Ramananda Roy came there at the banks of Godavari to also take his ceremonial bath. And from a distance, when he came, he saw, his eyes saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this sannyasi, sitting there. He had never met him before. But when he glanced over and he saw this very effulgent, extremely, exquisitely beautiful form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Ramananda Roy, immediately his heart became so attracted to him. And he approached him. And when he approached him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also rose up. And the two of them embraced one another. And in this embrace, all ecstatic symptoms appeared on their bodies. And they became completely overwhelmed in transcendental love. Actually, the internal identity of Sri Ramananda Roy is none other than Sri Krishna's dearmost Saki, Vishaka, who is always assisting Radha and Krishna in their pastimes. But appearing within this world, now she has come in the form of Ramananda Roy to assist Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in entering deeply, deeply within all rasa tattva and relishing the moods of Srimati Radharani. So at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could understand that the people, all of those dignitaries and official persons who were accompanying Ramananda Roy, they misunderstood. They could understand that this personality, this sannyasi, was something extraordinary. They could see that the exchange between them was one of very great divine affection, but they were not on a higher platform to understand this exchange, so therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he checked his internal moods, and he also checked his external symptoms, so they would not be so bewildered. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now he began to converse with Ramananda Rai, and they explained to one another their background and their family background. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also told to him that I have been sent here by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and I want so much to hear from you the divine transcendental descriptions of what is the ultimate goal of life, what is the sadhya, the highest attainment for every living being. So it will be my great honor that I can meet with you here again. And then Ramananda Roy, actually he was playing the role of a royal personality, but technically he was performing the activities of a Shudra. So Ramananda Roy was feeling himself very, very humble in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because in those days, for a sannyasi to embrace a person from the Shudra class, it was unheard of practically. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who did not see Ramananda Roy in this way, and in embracing him, he told, I feel that I have become purified by your embrace. So then both of them, they agreed that they would again meet there on the following day, and in that place they would have confidential discussions, confidential talks about Sri Krishna. So they both parted and went to their respective places. And on the next day, when they returned to that place, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again met Ramananda Roy. And they began the very great discussion, which in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is practically the pinnacle of all transcendental dialogues and conversations, Sri Ramananda Roy Samvad. And actually Ramananda Roy, he was becoming like the teacher of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the speaker, and Mahaprabhu was listening. But Ramananda Roy understood that actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is like the vast ocean that has so many minerals and pearls deep, deep, deep within it. And Ramananda Roy was like the rain cloud, because the rain cloud receives water from the ocean. And then, again, that rain cloud will pour the water back onto the ocean waters. The same water from which it has taken their water, again it pours it back. But something special happens when it pours it back. Why? Because in particular constellations like Swati Nakshatra, when that water falls upon the ocean at a particular time, it produces beautiful pearls, beautiful gemstones. So in this way, Ramananda Roy, actually he was receiving everything from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he understood that actually Mahaprabhu is speaking through him. He is just like a puppet. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to hear from Ramananda Roy, because within his heart were these special moods. And therefore, Ramananda Roy, taking the water like the cloud and raining it again down on the ocean of Mahaprabhu, now he illuminated all these transcendental subject matters of Bhakti Rasa Tattva, and he showered Mahaprabhu with this divine knowledge of Srimati Radhika and her deep moods. But he began the discussion with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with a certain question that Mahaprabhu posed to him. And he said, I want to understand what is sadhya? What is the ultimate goal of life? Please give me some shlokas. Please quote to me from Shastra so that I can understand what is the goal of life. And Sri Ramananda Roy, he first of all began to explain that by the process of Varnashram Dharma, the Supreme Lord will become pleased. What is Varnashram Dharma? Varnashram means the 4 orders of life in the human society which have been created by the Supreme Lord, the divisions of human society of Varnas and Ashramas. Varnas means the divisions of the social order. And people according to their qualities, according to their guna and their karma, their qualities and their activities, they will fit into one of these 4 divisions of human society. Brahmana, the learned, intelligent class. Kshatriyas, the warriors and statesmen. Vaishyas, the mercantile class. And Shudras, the laborer class. And from the spiritual side of human society, the 4 orders of spiritual life, ashramas, are there. So that gradually the human beings can go step by step through the stages of brahmacharya, student life, then some entering into grihastha life, household life, then vanaprastha life, finally retiring after household life has been completed, family is raised and so forth, and finally taking the 4th order, 4th ashrama, sannyas, renunciation of all material connections in this world. So this system, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna states himself, Chatur Varnyam Maya Shrishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. I have created this Chatur Varnyam, all these 4 divisions of human society. So Ramananda Roy began by saying that Varnashama Charavata Purushena Parakkuman Vishnu Aradhyate Panta Nanya Tattosha Karanam. He said that this Varnashram system, it has been created by Vishnu himself, Supreme Lord. If human beings will live their lives dutifully according to this Varnashram system, then what does it do? Vishnu Aradhyate Panta. This system will be a type of worship of the Supreme Lord Vishnu. They are obedient to his desires, to his will. They are living their lives according to the Varnashram divisions. So therefore, they will be pleasing Vishnu. Vishnu Aradhyate Panta Nanyat Tattosha Karanam. And aside from this, if human beings do not follow this, then there is no other way to please the Supreme Lord. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he heard this explanation from Ramananda Roy. And then he replied to Ramananda Roy, what you are telling, I consider that it is external. Eho Bhakya. This is external what you're telling. Why? Because this is not pertaining to the direct engagement of the soul, the Atma. But this is on the material platform, pertaining to the physical body within this world and the duties that are connected with the body within this world. Of course, everyone must live within this world. Everyone must execute some occupational duties to maintain their life within this world. But this is not direct. This is actually external, because it is not touching directly on the relationship between the soul and the Supreme Soul in its pure form. So he said, Eho Bhaya, this is external. Age kaho ar. Please speak further. Develop this principle further. And then at that time, Ramananda Roy, he quoted another verse from Bhagavad Gita, in which Krishna is suggesting to Arjuna and to all souls Yat karoshi yadashnashi yajjuhosi dadasiyat yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva mad arpanam. Here he's saying, whatever you do, yat karoshi, whatever you do, you should do it as an offering to me, mad arpanam, for an offering to the Supreme Lord. Your activities in life should be given as an offering to the Lord. Yadashnashi, whatever you're eating, all foodstuffs that you have to prepare daily, all foods that you will be offering, they should be given to me. Yajjuhoshi, whatever kinds of yagyas, sacrifices that you are performing, they should be done as an offering to me. Dadasiyat, whatever types of charity that you are giving, donations in your life, you should also give that as an offering to me. Yat tapasyasi, whatever austerities that you have to perform in your life, you should also do that for me. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushvaman arpanam. For my sake, this should all be done. So, in this way, Ramananda Roy proceeded to another level, which was somewhat more direct, because now the soul is beginning to, in all phases of his life, have some direct connection with the process, the principle of bhakti. Not pure principle of bhakti, but some connection with bhakti. Karma mishra bhakti. Taking the karma that we are already doing in this world, the activities that we're already doing, and connecting that and offering that to the Supreme Lord. So in this way, as Krishna is recommending in Bhagavad Gita, the conditioned souls within this world can gain their connection of their soul with Him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he heard this statement by Ramananda Roy, and then again, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, what you have told now, it is bahya, it is external. Still, I am not satisfied to hear this as the ultimate goal of life. Age kohoar, you should continue to expand and tell further. You should develop this whole conception further than this. And then at that time, then Ramananda Roy spoke. Then he quoted one more verse from Bhagavad Gita by Bhagavan Sri Krishna, where in the final teaching, at the end of the entire Gita, Lord Krishna says, Sarva dharman prityajya mam ekam sharanam braja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami ma shuchaha. So here, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is telling all Jiva souls that everything that you think is your dharma within this world, all of the responsible duties that you have, your dharma of your body, your family, your social dharmas, all of these things, you should abandon them. You should abandon, and you should only surrender to me alone. Mam ekam sharanam braja. Here Krishna is mentioning the principle called sharanagati. Sharanagati means surrender. So that sharanagati principle of giving oneself in surrender and taking shelter of the Supreme Lord, this is the process of beginning to approach the Supreme Lord. Without this surrender, absolute surrender of the heart to the Supreme Lord, it is not possible to enter into the stage of pure devotional service, bhakti yoga. So therefore Krishna is telling to Arjuna at the end of Gita that you should now abandon all your other varieties of religious duties and all your other dharmas and just surrender to me. And also, you should not fear anything. You shouldn't fear that by doing this, there's going to be sinful reactions that you'll have to suffer. No, because why? I will protect you. Sarva papebhyo moksha ishyami. I will personally accept responsibility for you and liberate you. So, Krishna is recommending and suggesting that we should become surrendered souls at His lotus feet. So this is further development of the principle of bhakti. But yet, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he heard this, again he commented, Eho bahya, this I consider to be external. It is not directly coming to the level of the pure devotion of the soul for the Supreme Soul. It is only an introductory phase, a prerequisite for entering into bhakti. So therefore, you should speak further and develop further from here. And then Ramananda Roy, he told another verse from Gita, where Krishna speaks about the principle of Gyan Mishra Bhakti. Gyan Mishra Bhakti, it means that jnana, knowledge, is being mixed with bhakti. Gyan Mishra Bhakti.
Just coming back, just coming for 2 minutes. Is everyone remain seated?
So, he spoke the verse from Bhagavad Gita. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma Nashochati Nakanshati Samak Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhaktim Labate Param. So here, Krishna is telling, so when a person comes to the stage of realizing that he is not this physical material body, now he comes to the level of realization of Atma. This is called Brahma Bhuta stage. Just like we heard in the explanations that Srila Gurudeva gave about the conversation with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And the word Brahma has been used again and again, because Brahma means the supreme absolute truth. So every jiva soul within this world, he is also Brahma. Why? Because he is part and parcel of the supreme Brahma. The mistake that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was making was to confuse that the jiva within this world is actually one with that supreme Brahma, that they are one non-different identity. But when someone comes to the stage of realization of the true nature of the soul as being transcendental and spiritual, Brahma Bhuta. So Krishna is describing here in this verse, Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma Nasochati Nakamshati. Now, that person comes to the level of realizing that this soul within this world has nothing to do with this physical body and with this material elements of this world. So, realizing the nature of the soul, he becomes prasanatma. Prasanatma means very satisfied in the atma, in the soul. And in that condition, na sochati, na kankshati. No conditions within this world, no situations that arise within his life can cause him lamentation. He doesn't lament for anything. And also, he never hankers after anything within this world. Nasochati nakamshati. And in that transcendental stage of Brahma Bhuta realization, sama sarveshu bhuteshu, he realizes that all living beings within this world, whatever species of life that they are in, whether they're in the body of a tree, the body of an animal, the body of an insect, the body of a human being, he realizes sama sarveshu bhuteshu. He sees all living beings completely equally. So Sri Krishna says, when someone comes to that stage of transcendental knowledge, this is called divya gyan, spiritual knowledge, then in that stage, he attains my bhakti, mad bhaktim labate param. He attains my supreme bhakti. So Krishna says, mad bhaktim labate param. He attains para bhakti to me. What is para-bhakti? Para-bhakti means that bhakti is now without material tinges. It is not motivated by karma, by jnana, by yoga, and so forth. But yet, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in hearing this verse from Ramananda Roy, he considered this again to be external. He says, Ehobahya, this is still external. Age kohoar, I want you to develop it further now. Why did he say this? Because in that stage, there is mixture of jnana. Jnana Mishra Bhakti. And this mixture of jnana has the tendency to aspire towards liberation from this material world. Therefore, the bhakti is not absolutely pure. And even in that stage of Jnana Mishra Bhakti, one cannot understand all the divine truths of Bhakti Rasa. Still there is some limitation. So at that time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, oh, this is external, you should speak further, then Ramananda Roy spoke the next verse. Yeah, now Ramananda Roy quoted another verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is spoken by Lord Brahma. And in that verse, Lord Brahma has spoken about Gyan Shunya Bhakti. That means pure devotion to the Supreme Lord that is devoid of Gyan. What does this mean, devoid of Gyan? It doesn't mean that he has no knowledge. No, but his bhakti is not affected by the tendency to try to understand the Supreme Lord. Why? Because the Supreme Absolute Truth is absolutely achintya, inconceivable, unlimited, infinite. So Lord Brahma said, Jnane prayasa mudapasya namanta eva jivanti sanmukaritam bhavadiya varikam stane stita shutikakam tanuvan manovir ye prayaso jitajitopya sitais trilokyam. Now he said, this endeavor to understand and fully know the Supreme Absolute Truth, it should be given up. And namanta eva, one should surrender to the process of hearing. Jivanti sanmukaritam bhavadiya varikam. One should constantly be in the association of the pure, realized Vaishnavas, who are, from their lips, a transcendental stream of nectar of the descriptions of the Supreme Lord is constantly flowing. So in that association, one should remain there constantly. Stane stita shrutikatan tanuvan manovir. He should serve that personality who is giving Harikatha. He should serve the Harikatha with his tanuvan manovir. That means with his body, with his mind, with his words. And if a person accepts this process of hearing transcendental Harikatha from the lips of the pure Vaishnavas, then what will be the result of this? Lord Brahma says, Ye prayaso jitajitopyasi tais trilokyam. In the whole material universes, from the highest planet down to the lowest, the Supreme Lord is the topmost personality, and no one can conquer and control him. He is the supreme controller. Therefore, he's called Ajita. Ajita means he can never be conquered, can never be controlled. But now, Lord Brahma is saying, if someone develops this Gyan Shunya Bhakti, this devotion which is devoid of the tendency to try to know the Supreme Lord, but only wants to reciprocate with the Supreme Lord on the platform of pure devotion, then for that person, that Ajita, that unconquerable Supreme Lord, now he becomes Jita, he becomes conquered by that devotee's love and devotion. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, he appreciated this statement. And he said, oh, this is very good. But now I want you to develop this point further. And then so many shlokas came after that.
Now Prem Prem should continue.
ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानानन्दशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुवै गौरचन्द्राय कार्तिकेयै ददामि कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। First of all, after my sustaining time to spend my heart like flowers thousands of times with the lotus feet of Asmariya Parvarada from Guru Pada Padma, Om Vishnu Pada Shloka Rasanta Sisimat, Rupananda Sharivaya Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Secondly, after my pranam at the lotus feet of my Sri Rupananda Gauriya Guru Parampara, and after my pranam to Ananya Chinandi Padman and all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas. Is it okay? Okay. So, we have been first in Navadvip Dham, then very mysteriously, Srila Gurudeva transported us transcendently to Jagannath Puri Dham, and now we have arrived on the bank of Godavari in South India. And Pujapad Bhaktivedanta Padmanabh Maharaj has described the beginning part of this wonderful conversation between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Roy Ramananda. The question that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has put forward is extremely important. What is sadhya, the goal of life? If we don't know what is the goal of life, then we cannot decide how to attain it, or which direction we should move, how we should use this valuable form of human life. And Roy Ramananda is giving answers to these questions. So we have heard how Roy Ramananda suggested Dharma Acharana, the performance of Dharma. Mahaprabhu said it's external. Ramananda Roy suggested Karmapana, offering the fruit of one's work. Mahaprabhu said it is external. So Roy Ramananda, he suggested the karma tyag, give up all karmas. Mahaprabhu said external. Ramananda Roy suggested Jnana Mishra Bhakti, Mahaprabhu said external. And then Roy Ramananda suggested Jnana Shunya Bhakti, Bhakti not mixed with the desire to even understand the opulences of the Supreme Lord. At that point, Mahaprabhu said, that is okay, not external. It is eho bahya, it's external. Eho high, it's alright, but go a little further. Why? Because from the beginning, each suggestion put forward by Ramananda Roy had something missing. The soul has a very beautiful transcendental form and a particular special eternal relationship with Sri Krishna. So the activities of the soul are the activities of his eternal and beautiful loving relationship with Sri Krishna. So that form of the soul, that nature of the soul, that service of the soul is coming from its swarup, its spiritual form. So because the suggestions given by Roy Ramananda were not swarup anubandhi, that means they have no relation with the specific form, the specific identity and services to Sri Krishna. Therefore Mahaprabhu said, this is external. Because they are not swarup anubandhi, in connection with the true, eternal identity of the living entity. So finally, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when Ramananda Roy suggested hearing Harikatha from the lips of a pure devotee, then Mahaprabhu, he was somewhat satisfied. Because if a person does not know who am I, by hearing Harikatha from the lips of a pure devotee, that transcendental knowledge will awaken in his heart. So this verse is very beautiful. It describes the process for realizing one's spiritual identity. But it does not explain what is the ultimate goal of life. How to attain it, but not what is the ultimate goal. When you have gone through your stages of sadhana and come up to praying is attained by hearing. But that praying is of different types.
So Mahaprabhu said, it's okay because it's bhakti. But you have not really given any detailed explanation of sadhya, the goal of life. So please, Adi Kewar, go on. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requested Ramananda Rai to continue, Sri Ramananda Rai said, Nano pachara krita puja namartha bandhu harnaiva bhakta hridayam vidritam syat. That it means, if a devotee will take sadhopachara, 16 types of paraphernalia, when a devotee is doing archan, then they will offer to Sri Krishna a seat, or to their Ishtadev, they'll offer idamasanam, offer a seat, invite them to come, then offer padya, water to bathe the lotus feet, offer arghya, madhuparaka, 16 types of ingredients according to the formalities of Vaidhi Bhakti. They serve in this way. But Ramananda Rai, in this verse, he said that when a person offers these things, then what is the reaction of Sri Krishna? The Supreme Lord is Atmaram. He's self-satisfied. He doesn't need anything. But when the devotee is so eager to render loving service, when he has prema in his heart, he's very eager to render loving service and offer these things to Krishna, then what happens? Then Krishna, he feels some hunger and he wants to accept their offering. If the offering is made without love, then the Supreme Lord, he will not be interested in accepting it. Abhaktera dravya prabhu, bhaktera dravya prabhu kari kari kai, abhaktera dravya prabhu ulati nachai. Just like Sri Kolaveta Sridhar. Kolaveta Sridhar would sell bananas, banana leaves, banana flowers, and Mahaprabhu used to come to his stall and say, how much are these banana flowers, how much are these the leaf cups and so on? And Kolaveta Sridhar would say a very small price. Mahaprabhu would say, that's too expensive. That's an extortionate price. You should give it for less. And he would quarrel with him, and then grab it, and they would quarrel with each other, pulling back, and then he would steal it from him and run away. So, earlier we heard, Yat karosi yadasnasi yat jahosi dadasi. Krishna said, if you offer, you should offer something to me. And Krishna in Gita, he said, Padram pushpam phalam kayam yove bhakta prayachati. If you offer with love, I will accept it. But we see, Kolaveta Sridhar, his love is so high, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come there, and even he didn't offer it, he would steal it from him. So Braja Gopis also, what do? They don't make a formal offering to Sri Krishna. Idam naivedyam. No. Say, Krishna, I have a very nice sweet. Would you like? Yes, here. Don't give him, take themselves. And tease him in this way. So, when the devotee is doing his services, if he does not have love, then the thirst and the hunger will not come in the heart of Sri Krishna to accept that service. And also, if Sri Krishna does not accept the service of the devotee will also not experience the ananda, the joy of serving his Lord. So in this verse, Srila Ramananda Rai said, Nano pachara krita pujanam arthabandho. Here, Sri Krishna, or the Ishtadev of the devotee, has been called Arthabandhu, the friend of the distressed. What does it mean, the friend of the distressed? It means that when the devotee has so much love, they take their offering and they put it before the Lord. They think, if my Lord will not accept this offering, my heart will break. And they feel separation from their Ishtadev. So Krishna is called Arthabandhu, the friend of the distressed. And when someone is feeling that pain, my Lord, please accept my service. When he's feeling some separation, then Sri Krishna, he becomes the friend of that person and accepts their offerings and fills their heart with the transcendental joy that is premananda, of devotion. So then Ramananda Rai, he continued. He said, Krishna bhakti rasa bhavikamati kriyatam yadi kuto pilavite tataloyam apimula janma koti sukritar nalavyate. He said that if bhakti rasa, transcendental bhakti rasa, is available anywhere, then one must go there and purchase that bhakti rasa without delay. What does it mean? Krishna bhakti rasa bhavikamati. Mati means one's consciousness. And one's consciousness should be Bhakti Rasa Bhavita, completely infused with the mellows of Krishna Prem. Srila Gurudeva gave an example, just like a Rasagulla. A Rasagulla is full of rasa. If you touch it on the top, on the bottom, on the sides, what happens? So rasa comes out. If you squeeze it, more rasa comes out. And when you squeeze it and squeeze it, still there's more rasa inside. So when one's consciousness is completely full of the mellows of love for Sri Krishna, this is called Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati. How can one attain this level? If it is available somewhere, one should go and purchase it without delay. It is only available at the lotus feet of a pure Vaishnava. So, one may ask the question, if you need to purchase this Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati, how much does it cost? What is the price? $100, $1,000, $1 million? Tatra loyam api mulam ekalam. The only Krishna Bhakti
Politicians made 38 the place of the Buddha Prabhu. And Karthaka Sukrasya decided to come down, headed by Srila Maharaj. Hare Krishna, everyone, I need everyone attention. Let's go! Hare Krishna. Those devotees who need rides in the airport or the train station must see me tonight, this evening, at the registration tent, right at the class, right at the tent. Also, any devotees who can volunteer as drivers or volunteer vehicles, please also see me at the registration desk. And this tonight, after Prasad, and after lunch Prasad, you can see me there as well.
Also, very quickly, we have one sort of emergency. Shama Priya Dasi, if you could please call home. Shama Priya Dasi from Guatemala. If you could please call home.
By the way, books are running out, so get your books tonight. We may not have any tomorrow morning. Thanks for support.
Hare Krishna.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, with the pleasure of Srila Gurudeva and all of you, we present this drama,
Hare Krishna.
the pastime of Sri Gurudeva Pandit. Ajanalangita bhujo kanakavadato sankirtanai kapitaro kamalaya kapso Vishwamdharo vijavaro yubadharmamalo Vande jagat priyavaro Namaskar Sachinandan Gaura Hari Gaur Premanande Hari Hare Nam Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Krishavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Krishavaya Namaha Gopal Govinda Ram Shiva Krishna Gopal Govinda Ram Shiva Krishna
Gurudeva Pandit was a great devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who lived near Navadvip in West Bengal. Mahaprabhu was very merciful to him by personally manifesting deities of himself and Nityananda Prabhu for Gurudeva Pandit to worship. These deities were exact replicas of Gaura themselves and had many unique pastimes.
We have spent many days here with you, but now it is time for us to go.
Yes, we really must go now.
No! How can you leave me? Without you, you're my best friend. How can I maintain my life? I can't live without you. No, you can't go. You must stay here with me.
How can we stay? There are so many devotees who want to see us. We cannot stay here forever.
If you can't stay, what shall I do? All I want to do is be with you and serve you. That's my only desire.
We are always with you. You know this.
But you know, I want to see you directly, talk with you and laugh with you, interact with you in every way. No, you must stay. I won't let you go. Oh, Gurudeva, look. In order to fulfill your desire, we have directly manifested into our deity form. They are us, directly. So please, let us go now. We really must go. No! How can you leave? You don't understand. I want you to stay here with me. As I've always known you, just as you are. We are not leaving you. We are here with you directly. So, no, come back. How can you just leave me like that? All right. Stay. Please stay. Don't go. Of course, don't worry. We will stay. Don't worry.
Right.
I'm sure. As you wish.
What from this place is my college.
No, don't go. I want you to stay. You stay. Do not fear. We will stay. Don't worry. No. I've changed my mind. I give up. There is no doubt. You are directly my Gurudeva.
Devani Deva Gaura Chanda Gaurina Samani Nityananda Sange Gaura Ambika Devi Hare.
For many years, Gauridas Pandit very faithfully and devotedly worshipped his Gaurnitai deities. 1 year, just before Gaur Purnima, he had to leave for a while.
Hridayananda! Oh, Hridayananda, come here! I have to go away for a few days. I wanted to take care of my Gurudeva deities while I'm gone.
Oh, this is a great honor. This is a great honor. You are very kind to entrust me with the divine safe of Gauritai. I will worship them with utmost care.
Of this there is no doubt, because you're a pure devotee of Krishna.
I must look after my Guru Maharaj's deities very nicely. Gaur Purnima is coming very soon. We should arrange a Maha Mahotsav for the pleasure of the deities. Oh, we'll have to perform Abhishek of Gauritai and cut and offer them so many delicious preparations. We'll invite all the devotees of Mahaprabhu from all the neighboring villages to come to the festival and honor Mahaprasad. I better start making all the arrangements.
Sri Dayananda began to organize a huge festival. He ordered all kinds of vegetables, fruits, grains, milk, yogurt, and ghee.
What is it? Rice you can put in the kitchen. Oh, that's ghee. Oh, it's happy to get ghee.
Sri Dayananda! What's all this? What's going on here?
Gurudev, as you know, Gaur Purnima is coming very soon. And I thought you would be happy if we arranged a big festival for Gaur Nitai. We've invited all the Vaishnavas from all the surrounding villages, so there are many things to arrange.
You are so independent. You go ahead and arrange a big festival for Gaur Nitai without me? Before I even got back, you made so many preparations without my permission?
Gurudev, I didn't know when you were going to come back, and I thought if we didn't start making arrangements already, then we couldn't have a proper festival.
Then you should go somewhere else and have your festival.
Yes, Gurudev.
Internally, Gauridas Pandit was very pleased with Sri Dayananda, but in order to show the glories of his disciple, he appeared to be very angry. So Sri Dayananda Prabhu made all arrangements to celebrate Gaur Purnima on the bank of the Ganges. Then on the day of Gaur Purnima, when all the Vaishnavas came, they all had an ecstatic kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
do that again. Vijayananda, come here. From now on, your name will be Hridaya Chaitanya. Because midnight doors are hidden in your heart. And furthermore, don't leave the curtains open for more than a few moments. Because I don't want my Nitai Lord to be helplessly attracted to any other devotees and run away like that ever again.
Hridaya Chaitanya ki!
Very good drama play. Thakur has explained and told all these leelas. By these sweet pastimes, we should know that Sri Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, Sri Govind ji, Gopinath ji, Madan Mohan ji, the deities are not only deities coming from Jaipur and anywhere, made by anyone. Oh, that actually Pratima nahe tumi Sakshat Prajantananda. You are not deity only, like a statue. You are Prajantananda. You are Gaur Nityananda. You are Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. We should know. We should not think that deity is made from clay or sand, from stone, and anyone has made. This is our always considered. By the love and affection, they can be controlled by Bhakta. Madan Mohan Govind ji used to talk with Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami and all other things. Jagannath Dev also, he showed to Prataparudra or his father that he went to South India to defeat a king and to take his daughter for his marriage. But he was defeated. And then he came to Jagannath Dev. Oh Prabhu, you should help me. I was defeated, being your most high class of servant. Then Jagannath told that you should go and we are coming with you, and this time you will defeat that person. And really, they took Krishna Baldev 2 horses, white and red, and went further. To believe they took cord from yogurt from a yogurt seller, but when yogurt seller asked money for that, oh, that we have no money. Oh, king is coming on, he will pay. And he gave a ring, and Jagannath was written, and it was given by that very king. So when king came, then, she told that your 2 warriors on horses, white and red, had come. And they took all my yogurt. And then they could not say anything. They told that we have no money. Oh, king is coming, he will pay. So you should pay. Oh, how I will know that you have given yogurt to him? Oh, he has given me. And he all there. So the deity is speaking with his person. They are controlled by them. Gaur Nityananda Prabhu, deity also dancing, singing and playing with them by Nityananda as it is. Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas Pandit is Parikar. By his love and affection he is controlled. So to show these, we should not think that this is idol or a statue only, but you should think the deity. In your house, himself, Krishna and Radhika and Mahaprabhu are. Don't think that a statue and stuff like Govindas Pandit. Then he will talk with you, play with you, he will do everything. For this, Vrindavan Tha. My blessing to all that you should have prima bhakti like Govindas Pandit and his disciples.